bleh, bleh. That's how all videos will now start, is a bleh, bleh. Due to Howard's fuck-ups.
As it is written, my liege.
As it was written in the ancient scrolls. The ancient evil fox's domains of myth. Right. This is an offensive-minded episode because we are going to take down the town of the thieves to get Jewel to get the Mother Goddess statue.
Past 3 episodes.
No, because this time we already are going to do it. This time. Why did they got gathered?
So they were all precursors.
Or
it's like watching Dragon Ball Z. You know, like you get 5 episodes of people saying they're going to do something, and then they finally do it.
Yeah, no. Just no. But we're on our way.
You do know like Kari would not work in a Dragon Ball Z universe.
No. She's Beerus, basically. Everything revolves around her. And Grace is basically her minder. The guy
She gets to slap you for that, by the way.
What?
When doesn't the world revolve around me? Because let me tell you something. This channel fucking revolves around me. Because I'm the one, even though you're apparently the head of the channel, who organises everything, that kicks your asses into gear with recording. Instead of you, which decides that we're going to do it on a Sunday. Hey, same goes to you as well, James.
Hey, don't drag me into this, Caroline.
You also decide that you're going to do it within set times. If any of us are free, you're like, oh, hey, do you guys want to get a video out of the way today? No.
For those who didn't get it, that was a cabin. For those who didn't get it, that was a cabin pressure reference.
Yeah, it's not funny when you have to say it out. It's like...
I know, but people are like, what the fuck? Like, because you get people like, oh, is that her real name? Is she called Kat? No, she's not. Leave it alone.
Yes.
Yes. So, we're backtracking again.
We're not backtracking. Unfortunately, this area has a habit of reloading.
We're waiting for Howard to fucking get his shit together. Same as normal.
So, shall I come back next week then?
Shut up. That fucking sandworm again. You know what? It started to fucking lag this point, and I just thought, screw it. Fuck this. I am going to do something.
No, Howard. Every single fucking time, just move. Just move.
Vote Kari 2016. She'll get shit done in 4 parts.
So what would Howard be? Windows.
You know to be perfect. You know what? Kari would actually make a better leader than fucking what the US have actually got right now. No.
Well, let's see. I trust our American viewers.
It's not gonna attack it.
So your choice. Let me just make sure. So your choices are a liar, a thief, a con artist, someone who will not deliver on their promises, and will probably initiate World War III, and the other one wants to build a wall.
The only issue is Kari's actually honest.
Yeah, if I'm gonna fuck people's shit up. We're just gonna have to deal.
Yeah, that's exactly why I would trust Kari in a vote.
Why are you wasting time? Just move! Just move!
Why are you wasting time? Vote now! Do it!
Next time on the RTK shopping channel.
So out of curiosity, Kari, who would be your vice president?
Good question.
Depends, am I UK or America?
Well, if you're America, it's the vice president. If the UK, it's the deputy
prime minister would be Norman Lamb, because he's my own fucking MP. And America, Elizabeth Warren.
A wise choice. Very good.
Yes, very good.
Very good. So yes. So Tarrison, who would your vice president / deputy prime minister be?
Well, it's definitely not going to be a Tory, that's for sure.
Quite right.
I've seen enough bollocks in the last few years to realize that none of the Tories have actually done a good job. Technically, my local MP would be good enough, but I'd have to go with the notion that yes, all Tories are
Thing is,
scumbags.
though, you also have to go by the fact of like, who is actually there? Do they fucking do what they say they're gonna do? That is another thing, because a lot of people don't do background checks on their own politicians or something to actually check their records, see do they actually get shit done, or if they don't, do they actually have a justifiable reason that they haven't got it done?
Yeah, because you do notice, like, a lot of politicians, before they get into office, they promise a lot of things, and then when they get into office, they don't actually back up their statements. Of course, it kind of reminds me, I guess, the closest people will get to feeling what it's like to being a candidate would be playing Fable 3.
Well, I know a lot of people, like, even though the Tory government fucked over, they keep going and say, oh, well, why would you want other parties? I mean, the Conservatives, I believe in their policies more. But it's like, yeah, but that's the old Conservatives. You may believe in what their party stands for a lot more, but the actual people that are in the party and are getting voted are nothing like that. They don't do it.
When you consider the utter chaos that Labour are in at the moment, considering the mutiny against old Jeremy Corbyn.
It's unbelievable, and considering the guy who is opposite is actually a former head of the BBC.
Since I am a little bit of a shit disturber, I don't mind sharing this with you guys. Do you want to know an amusing little development from the outcome of the Brexit scenario? It was when Tony Blair stood down as Prime Minister and Gordon Brown took his place that our current Prime Minister, Theresa May, demanded an early general election. Now that she has the job, she's gone very quiet on the subject.
Well, Gordon Brown has historically fucked over the country many times.
To be fair, for him, a lot of the policies that he was having to agree to were ones that Blair was already putting in place. So by that point, he couldn't really stop it.
So was it his decision to solve the gold that would have saved us from recession at a cheap price?
If I could try and be fair for a moment, it's like, I mean, yeah, being fair about Gordon Brown, bear with me on this. It's like, you do know that when he took charge, he did inherit the government that Tony Blair left him. I like to imagine it as this scenario. I want you to picture your own living room, okay?
Right.
Just picture or in America, a lounge or a den or whatever the fuck you call it. It's your living room. You know, there's couches, there's a TV. It all looks nice. Now I want you to imagine Tony Blair running into that room, bollock naked, kicking over the furniture, wiping his ass on the wall, making an absolute fucking mess of the place. And as he leaves the room, turns to Gordon and says, "Okay, you can come in here now," and he has to clean it up. That's basically what it was. Tony Blair took an absolute fucking shit on the country and asked Gordon to fucking clean it up for him.
Not only that, but a lot of times when, like, the first year of a government is always going to be shit, because at the end of a term for a general election, that is when politicians of the ruling party decide that if they think they're going to lose, they're going to fuck it over for the next government by putting forward a lot of bad policies. So at their first year, they're still having to go through all the things that they were doing.
Which infamously include the note from the Treasury that said there is no money left when the Tories were first elected.
Well, I think if my history is correct, and do correct me if I'm wrong on this, George W. Bush inherited a very rich economy from when Bill Clinton was office, and he drove that right into the fucking ground.
And say what you know about Obama. People hate him, some people love him. He actually, like, destroyed their deficit. He cut it down from, I think it was like 7 trillion down to 1 something trillion.
Perhaps, but unfortunately for, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, alright, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I'm pretty sure if I met Barack Obama, I'm convinced he's a very nice man. I'd love to have coffee with him sometime. But unfortunately with him, because of recent ideas and policies, I'm only going to... Every time I see him now, I see 3 letters stapled to his forehead.
Oh?
TPP.
That's dead in... That is dead in the water, my
Well, Never say never. Whoops, said it twice.
Anyway, now that we've done talking about politics,
This little,
entered...
ladies and gentlemen, this little political commentary was brought to us by the RTK channel, where we're so sick of Overlord, we're talking about the American general.
Anyway, moving on now. So, this is Jewel, that's the Mother Goddess statue, and we're about to start off with a boss battle. This is a unique boss battle of the game, which we don't actually have to fight her. Instead,
boss battle?
Because our objective is to get her towards the portal.
And watch Howard fuck up
so it's
trying
more
to
of a
figure out how to do this.
And the spoiler
So
is
it's
yes, yes I do.
So it's not.
And yes,
It's not really a. It's not really a boss battle, but more of a boss kerfuffle then.
yes, in
It's
a way.
not even
There
a
is
boss
no.
fight.
That's why I was
Yes,
implying.
it's
okay.
not a boss fight. But yeah, you're right. It's not a boss fight at all. For some reason, there are no women bosses in this game. I don't know why.
Clearly, this is a creation of the patriarchy.
Yes, clearly.
I kid, really.
Yeah, there is something that would actually contradict that, but I would rather save that argument for the next Let's Play.
Of course.
Moving swiftly on, we're going to be killing these evil black sheep.
Have you got any wool, old chap?
No. Kari nicked it all.
3 bags full of it as well.
Yes. It's like Kari ate 4 dozen cakes. Who the heck eats 4 dozen
You
cakes?
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure where that was going.
That was.
So I was just like, I had no idea where that was
That
going.
was
so I
Lex
like,
Luthor's evil.
I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna let this play out. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Yeah, there's a problem with this video. You probably may have noticed. I struggled to get this
Go
boss.
on, Howard. Finish off what you were saying. I'm pretty sure you were leading up to a fat joke.
No.
Which will lead to an eventual slap when you two meet up again.
I was
Watch,
not
and I will
saying
laugh.
you're fat,
Before I
Kari.
find it
I wasn't
highly-
even
before I find it
referring
highly
to that.
amusing.
Thank you very much.
Prove it.
I
already
already got like a evil glare coming from Grace after that one time where I basically said that, you know, ball and chain. And I was joking about it, but apparently Grace doesn't kind of take a fucking joke.
Howard is going to get a slap.
Right,
and
so
I'm gonna
what was
find
this
it
about ball
highly
and chain?
amusing.
I don't remember this.
On your own, old chap.
I'm not. Crap! Why the fuck do I have to fucking ruin shit? Okay.
Because we're Sonic heroes.
I was jokingly referring to Grace being James's ball and chain. Jokingly.
I will have you know, my dearest, there's no such thing.
Unfortunately, whilst this was happening, I was recording, and I remember distinctly because I was getting a Domino's at the time. Well, ordering a Domino's.
I actually have a Domino's right.
And it really fucking lagged as shit.
Large meteor with stuffed crust.
Indeed. This episode is not sponsored by Domino's.
We are not sponsored.
We
We're
wish
not
we were
sponsored.
wish we were sponsored.
You was basically saying
we will never
that
bow down to a
James
corporate
was bowing
sponsor.
down to Grace's whim, and that she was essentially somebody who was like, "Yeah, you're going to do this. You're going to do it now," treating him like a slave.
Only when whip. I will do no such thing unless whips and chains are involved. Oh
Domestic
dear, I've said
abuse
too much.
is not a laughing matter.
It's not.
Some
It's
call
not.
it domestic
It's not.
abuse.
Well, that depends, really.
Some people call it domestic abuse. Others call it marriage, and that's the punchline.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What I was actually trying to do was you're supposed to get Jewel to the portal there. Unfortunately, she has a habit of running around. What you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to get Jewel to go in an aligned path, as it were, running past minions. But yeah, there were minions right there. They could have just grabbed her, but no. No.
She's asleep. Don't wake her.
I'm not. Why do I even bother?
Anyway.
Luckily, this is the
I
last.
ask myself that question
Luckily,
every time
this
I
is the
wake
last
up,
difficult
Kari.
stage.
Difficult.
Yes.
Oh, this
difficult.
Is it story time?
Because after this comes an event, and an event that only triggers into
the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I wish it was also this time in the brand as well. The WWE split into two brands again.
Which Kari will win?
Whilst this was going on, WWE split into two brands again.
I was just standing
I
there.
haven't watched WWE in a while.
Something's happened.
I see you standing there.
Sorry. You know, this kind of reminds me that Mega Man 7 long-player did, where I stood still for a good amount of time.
Then you wonder why we don't get that many views.
Yeah.
It's like, are people here for the walkthrough or for you just talking a lot of shit?
Isn't that what LPs are mostly?
She's gonna go off to the side because she didn't put minions there.
When you consider there are probably about 3 billion Let's Players on YouTube at the moment, it's obviously we're not going to
just do this for our own amusement, do this for our own fun.
Does it? I like Let's Plays better before it was cool.
Sorry,
Some people actually do like to have multiple LPs.
Wait, Kari. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Kari. I'll let you finish that in a second. So, Howard, I make a hipster reference, and you interpret that as a dude bro reference.
Yes?
Kari, do you want to say it, or shall I?
What's the point? We know how this is going to end.
Of course, this will end on the pin on top.
And a lot of bollocking from what I can say. Anyway, the good news is...
The bad news is...
Well, good news is that she's made a run for it, and she's caught.
The bad news is you will feel pain and torture. The good news is I will enjoy it.
Don't forget the statue, Howard.
I was going to get the statue. Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. You were after the sheep.
Yes, I was.
Then you'll spot the statue and go, oh yeah, I need to get that.
Well, there are no cats in America. Well, I like that song.
Anyway, Scarry mentioned we got a statue to return, and we're supposed to return the statue to the elves because we saved their race, which is a mistake that we are gonna make a regret in the next game. Seriously, and when we eventually get to Overlord 2, we are going to regret this.
Of course. In the name of
And you can see it lags so goddamn much. And what? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I'm gonna blow shit up too. Stupid wall.
Did you not pay attention to the cutscene where it clearly shows that there was a wall? No.
Of course not.
Apparently not.
This is Howard.
Okay, now we're gonna blow this wall up.
Yeah, take that, Donald Trump. Too soon?
Well, it depends if he's still president. Probably.
Wait,
he's probably gonna. He's probably gonna win.
Won?
Too, which is a sad thing.
I don't know. The current polls are in favour of
there's a problem with polls, James. If you noticed the several times in our poll system, 3 times the polls actually got it wrong.
Oh yeah, there's also Brexit.
That reminds me. Have you guys seen the producers parody of the American elections?
First of all, what's the producers? And 2, is this on TV?
It's on Facebook. The producers is a film. It got updated like a few years.
So that it may be returned to
Isn't that film with Matthew Broderick in it?
Is he the guy that voices Timon from The Lion King?
It would make a rather splendid tower.
Yeah, he voices Simba.
No, he voices... No.
I'm pretty sure...
Timon is in the producer.
Matthew Broderick
Timon is in the producer.
I know. Alright, but I know that Matthew Broderick was Simba, he was in Godzilla and Inspector Gadget.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now, which is going to return
I like it, I
that.
don't care what anyone says.
And so
Yeah,
the elves
well,
have
he was
regained
in
the
it
Mother
doing
Goddess.
A parody
Get
of,
this.
I'll see if I can find it. It should be on my thing.
Is it that thing where they're making a movie based on Hitler?
Springtime for Hitler.
That's the one, yeah! I know,
Yeah, they
I'm
did
with
a
you now,
parody
okay, I'm
of
with
that film with the actual actors as well.
you. Nice.
Anyway, so we've said goodbye to the elves, and now we're going to the tower. We're going to interrogate Shul. Now,
Yes, what do you want?
we have a prisoner to torture.
Here you go, James. You can watch this over this
Splendid,
gameplay.
sire!
My maiden will sort that out.
Oh, I will find this most enjoyable, sire.
I don't do pain.
So, the wizard, eh? I knew it. Fucking Dumbledore did this, bastard.
How do you know it was Dumbledore?
It's a wizard.
That's prejudiced against all
It
wizards.
could have been.
I could have said Saruman. I
privilege.
could have said fucking Gandalf.
Yeah, you're
But-
prejudiced against all wizards.
It's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what?
I could have said Harry fucking Potter, but I would have been skewered at the fucking stake.
Instead, you said
I don't
Dumbledore. You insensitive prick.
Well, he's dead, and I
Yeah.
can't be asked. Anyway, stay tuned for the next two-part event, which I like to call the Wrath of Khan.
No, Howard. Just
Really?
Just no.
Oh God, I made a good pun too. See you all next time. Bye for now.
Yes.